Hello there, it's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Hi, my name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here, I have a Pokeball. Touch the button on the middle of the Pokeball, if you'd please. Sure thing. Whoa! It's the rabbit! I know that one! Okay, so you're Normie. A fine name, that is. Thanks. Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend. Barry! I love that guy. What might his name be? Oh, so many options. You know, you always gotta name your rival, like, an insult, right? There's nothing more classic than idiot, right? Alright, Normie, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you'll meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you'll discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. There you are! Hey Normie, did you just see the TV? Sure you did! Professor Rowan's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? Yeah, you could say that. We're going to see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Normie? If you're late, I'm fining you 10 million Pokedollars. Oh, okay. Wait, I don't have a say in the matter? Sure, alright. Normie. Idiot already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. Oh yes, Normie. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... Well, take care, sweetie! Have you seen my friend? Hiya, Normie. Idiot was looking for you. I think he's home now. Why don't you go check it out? He told me... He told me he would be outside! Oh, hey, Normie. Hey, I'm gonna see Professor Rowan. You should come too. And quickly. Oh, jeez. Forgot something. Alright then. It doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I've got an idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into tall grass? So, what you do is, you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. Okay, here goes. On your marks. Hold it! You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then, what is the meaning of going into the tall grass? It wasn't my idea. It was all him. A pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own. It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Well, well then forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all. How big of you. Very well then, I will entrust you two with Pokemon. Professor Rowan! You left your briefcase behind at the lake. Is something wrong here? Ah, there it is. Lucas, nice work. What I was about to do was to entrust these two with their own Pokemon. What? Those Pokemon are crucial. You're giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. Hey, Normie, you can choose first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up. I have to show some class here. Okay, whatever you say, idiot. Well, don't mind if I do. I'll just go right on ahead and pick... Thank you. I know what Pokeballs are. Thank you. Nope, not you. Nope, not you. There you are. Then I choose you. I'm picking this Turtwig. Now, listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sandgem Town. And now, we'll be on our way. We've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Here we go. I love his little animation. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, this might have been a mistake. Why is Turtwig actually kind of strong? Please. Please. No! What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you. You, an idiot, are lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. Normie, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sandgem Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Oh. That's definitely a normal person. The flowing time, the expanding space. He seems well adjusted. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. What was that about? Weird guy. Okay, Normie, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. Did you hear that, Normie? That was the legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs, POK, Axony balls. Do you think Professor Rowan give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we needed anything. Okay, Normie, I'll race you. First one to the professor's lab in Sandgem Town rules. How dare that bird be able to fly, am I right, Piplup? Kill it. You're not very good at killing things. Can I get a refund on my Pokemon? Can I... Do you think Professor Rowan would let me trade it in for the other one? Well, look who's here. Normie, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. It is defective indeed. I see what you mean. But now, you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Why in the world would you name your penguin 5 smiley faces? Already, there is a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Piplup feels the same way about you. Hey, that's 5 smiley faces to you, mister. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of just want to, like, go on a walk to the park. He did not like that answer. I can stand here without speaking for hours. I'm a very patient man. Let me ask you again, Normie. Normie, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. Like every? Like every Pokemon? It's like, I mean, like even Giratina? Like even Arceus? Do you think he'll even want to like say hi to me? Like I don't know. He doesn't strike me as the type to just let people walk in and see him. Sure, Rowan. Whatever you say, buddy. Normie! What? I have something good here. You should take this as well. Okay. I return only temporarily. Hello. Welcome home, Normie. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? What is it, Normie? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big. Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just joking, dear. Yep, Normie. I'll be all right by myself, so you go and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother happy, too. But come back sometimes. I would like to see the kinds of Pokemon you've caught, dear. Excuse me, is my little idiot here? Shinx! I love Shinx! I need to catch him. I love Shinx. Yes! Let's go! Okay, what do we name him Clement, please, please, please? Okay, just for you, we'll name him Clement. That guy, what's he doing? Oh, I just saw him. Looker! Hi! Excuse... What? How did you know? How did you unmask me as a member of the International Police? Huh? What? Are you kidding? I was just making small talk. You claim you were only making conversation, do you? But I know better not to believe that. No, no, no. Now that my cover has been blown, let me introduce myself. I am a globe-trotting elite of the International Police. My name... no, I shall inform you only of my code name. My code name, it is Looker. That is what they all call me. I have a request. If you were to see me again, I ask that you not talk to me, for I am on duty. Actually, yes, you may speak to me. You must. Not because I am lonely. No, no. You must inform me of bad guys. You must inform me of any happenings. There he goes. Working for the International Police sounds hard. You're telling me, buddy. Alright. Hey, Barry. I mean, idiot. Hey, Normie. Did you come to study, too? So, what is this? Score! It's a town map! Huh? Why are there two in here? I like it a lot, but I don't need two. Here, Normie, you take one. Thank you. Well, according to the town map, I guess Oreburgh City is where I should be going next. There's a gym, so it would be perfect for racing the Pokemon I just caught. Well, I'm on the road to becoming the greatest trainer of all time. See you around! There he goes. Oh? You call yourself a Pokemon trainer? And yet you have no Poketch? That is, Pokemon Watch, or Poketch for short? Oh my, you are a rare case indeed. You see, I invented and now manufacture Poketches. Not only that, I'm now conducting the Poketch promotional campaign. All you have to do is find 3 clowns in Jubilife City. Well, I found one right here. If you can find them, I will gift you with a Poketch. Oh, there's one. Hello. Hi, I'm a Poketch campaign clown. Let's roll out my question. I have to answer questions? You didn't say that. You said to find them. Oh, there's Looker again. I'll say hi to him in a minute. I gotta find the clowns. Here you go, your Poketch coupon. Alright. Yeah, it's 3. Okay, cool. We got all of them. That was easy. Okay, let me count your coupons. I'll use the Poketch here. 1, 2, 3. Bravo, I say bravo. In return for these coupons, I present you with this Pokemon Watch, or Poketch for short. Yay! Oh, the Pikachu! He's gone. What? Where did he go? Maybe no? No, he was there. I definitely saw him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Hey, Normie. Tell me you got a little tougher. Oh no. Do you need... Of course I got tougher. Come on, I'll demonstrate it to you. If you must. I never get tired of his animation. We're dead. That was almost so cool. I hate you, Barry. I can't believe it. We've lost to Barry twice in a row. How? I am stronger and fiercer now, and I will take revenge for all those times your stupid Turtwig killed me. Over and over. Twice. Perish. Yay, we did it! We finally won! What? What do you mean I lost? Well, that's it. That's the last time I'll ever lose. I'm gonna be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. The first thing to do is take on the Oreburgh City Pokemon Gym. I'm gonna toughen up for that, totally. That sparkling new Poketch. Your awkwardness as a traveler. You're still a pretty new trainer, aren't you? But it's all good. You're a new fellow friend of Pokemon. So let me make a gift of this hidden machine to you. That hidden machine, or HM for short, contains the hidden move Rock Smash. A Pokemon learning Rock Smash can smash boulders in the field, but the trainer has to Oreburgh Gym. If you don't have that badge, you can't make a Pokemon use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. Huh? Oh, it's you, Normie. You finally got here? You're slow like always. But anyway, the gym leader's tough, like seriously serious. If the gym leader's this tough, I wonder how he compares to my dad. Huh? I just drifted there. Anyway, the gym leader's gone off to the coal mine. If you want to take on the gym leader, you'd better go off to the mine. Fallen boulders need to be smashed so they're out of the way. If you could get the gym badge from the gym in town, you'd be able to do this too. Of course, you'd have to beat the gym leader first. That'd be me. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, this is... Oh, this kind of hurts my brain. Why are we like so... You know what I mean? We're so sideways. How's it going, Champ to be? That's what I said to a really impatient boy earlier, too. The gym leader is a user of Rock-type Pokemon. Well, listen, Rock-type Pokemon really hate water, alright? They're also weak to Grass-type moves. Gee, they sure have weaknesses. But don't think it'll be easy. You don't get to be a gym leader without covering for weaknesses. Going after a Rock-type Pokemon with a Fire-type Pokemon won't be easy either. That's all the advice I can give. Thanks for listening. I just realized both of these are youngsters. Do you got anything to say about that, Rourke? Because it kinda looks to me like there's a bit of, child labor going on in this gym, Rourke. You got anything to say about that, buddy? 'Cause, this isn't a good look, buddy. This is really not a good look for you. Welcome! This is the Oreburgh Pokemon Gym. I'm Rourke, the gym leader. I'm but one trainer who decided to walk proudly with Rock-type Pokemon. As the gym leader, I need to see your potential as a trainer. And I'll need to see the toughness of the Pokemon that battle with you. He's dodging the questions. Let me just, Oh! One hit?! Okay. Rourke, you bitch, I will fight you! I will beat you! Eventually! Eventually! Okay. We're just gonna use bubble again. Don't kill. Yeah! There we go! Finally! We got our first gym badge! Let's go! It only took 3 tries! This is embarrassing. I went and lost to a trainer who didn't have a single gym badge. But that's tough. You were strong and I was weak. That's all there is. Thank you. Yippee! Having that cold badge means your Pokemon can now use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. Oh, we did it! Let's go heal, and then we'll be on our way. There we go. What do we name him? Horse meat? That's so cruel. Why? Why would you name him that? Glue? Okay, we'll name him Glue, I guess. Glue with a little heart. Whoops, Normie, you got the gym badge, huh? Eterna City is the next place with the gym that gives away badges, right? So, yeah, I went to Route 207, but you can't go out there without a bicycle. I made my team battle and toughen them up, so it wasn't a waste. So, I'm going back to Jubilife City. Next stop, the Eterna Gym Badge. 10 seconds before I dash. 9. Bah! Who's got time to count? Oh. Oh. Now. Professor Rowan, you must comply. Hand over all your research findings. For free, naturally. Failure to comply will result in a painful time for your assistant. Ah, Normie. Well, how is the Pokedex progressing? Oh, Professor of Pokemon, must you be so difficult? We are speaking to you on business, because this is work for us. What we're saying is, we demand you comply with our demands. Quiet, you lot! Why must you be such a nuisance? What is with those outlandish outfits you have on? My goodness, you call yourselves adults? You kids, don't grow up to be like these sorry specimens. Incidentally, Normie, kudos to you for your battling skill. It got me thinking, why don't you collect all the gym badges of Sinnoh? Doing so, you'll be sure to encounter lots of Pokemon. That, of course, means your Pokédex pages will continuously fill up. Wink, wink. In other words, it will be of great help to my research. Oh, that's okay, Professor. Lucas has got that covered for me. Pika pika pika! So true, little buddy. Hello, sirs. Aren't we Team Galactic, and we're assigned here? Standing around among flowers. This doesn't seem all that cool. Hey now, don't complain. This is a pretty decent assignment. But bug and grass-type Pokemon so creep me out. I don't like being here either. Help, help, trainer! Please, I want to see my papa! My papa and I lived at the Valley Windworks, but then a whole bunch of people dressed like spacemen came. They kicked me out and they're making my papa do something. Please, trainer, I miss my papa! Okay. Don't you dare go into the Valley Windworks. I got ordered to keep everyone out if they're not part of Team Galactic. You're giving me a look that makes me think you're gonna try to get in. Okay then, you'll have to battle me for it. I will battle you. Isn't that just great? Getting owned by some kid. But you can't do a thing if I lock myself in with my works key. That's right, the other works key's not here. My cohort's in the Flower Patch of the only other one. Haha, in that sense, I'm no longer the loser. Uh, sir? Sir? Enough arguing. Hand over that sweet honey. Do as we say. Team Galactic will have that honey. We must have it to attract Pokemon in great numbers. Hey, this kid is a witness. What'll we do? We don't need the brat running off to get help. The solution's simple. We ensure the brat stays quiet. I mean, I'm not that interested in ratting you out. I'm just a passerby, you know. I'm just looking for a key. Have you guys seen it anywhere? Some idiot locked himself inside Valley Windworks, so I gotta find the other key, you know. You know how it be. This brat's tough, like really, really tough. Tougher than I can put into words, and I know a lot of words. We're done for here. Let's get back to the Valley Windworks. It's a works key. It must be for the Valley Windworks. It's of no use to me. You may as well have it. Thank you. Those goons were trying to rob me of my sweet, sweet honey. They sure were weird, though. You saw how they were dressed. Oh, I need to thank you. This sweet, sweet honey. Go on, take a whole lot. Thank you. I will cherish the honey. I will cherish it with my entire being. What? No way. You have the key. Locking the door is meaningless. I am the loser in this after all. This is no time for self-pity. I've got to alert the commander. I'm one of Team Galactic's 3 commanders. No, wait, that's one of 4 commanders. My name is Mars. We've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one, but people have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. So, let's have a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win, you leave. If you win, we Team Galactic will leave. Okay. Sounds like a fair deal to me. This can't be. I lost? Oops, I messed that one up. That's alright though. I quite enjoyed our battle. My, lose to a child, will you? But no matter. We've collected plenty of electricity. With the power we obtained, we can do something quite spectacular. It seems quite obvious to me, Sharon, the genius even the boss recognizes. Now, Mars, we should be going. Will you shut it? The boss is the only person in the world who's allowed to order me around. You can keep quiet around me. You only joined us recently. Don't think you're important. I guess it's time to say goodbye and leave for the time being. There she goes. Team Galactic. They were saying they had to gather Pokemon and energy no matter what. It was for creating a new universe, or so they claimed. Nothing they said made any sort of sense to me. I can't tell you how grateful I am for you saving me. I could finally see my little daughter again. Oh. It's Looker! Ah, yes, it is you, yes. I have heard that the Team Galactic appeared at this power plant. I have therefore come running. So, the Team Galactic, where are they? You have run them off, you say. You were a trainer, but... Very well, I shall go investigate inside. Magnificent! Yes, it is. What you have said, it is all true. Superb. Though you are young, you are a trainer through and through. Very well, I shall pursue the culprits. I have received tips that the Team Galactic hideout is in Eterna City. To there I must be off. There he goes.